Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's Tuesday, which means it's time for episode 4 of my greenhouse diaries. It has been a very productive weekend. I'm very pleased with all the things that we have got done and I'm excited to show you around. So I'm going to flip the camera and take you on a greenhouse and garden tour to show you all the great things that are happening in my home garden allotment. Let's go. Okay, let's start here then. We've got the sweet peas. Nothing happening there just yet, although potentially we've got a little bit of something poking through on that one. Very excited for these sweet peas to come through. Here we've got the tomatoes. We've got 6 in there. After the dilemma with the tomatoes taking what felt like forever to germinate, I'm really happy to see that those have now come through. I have fingers crossed that a few more might come through yet. Here we've got spring onions and basil. No sign of anything yet, but we'll keep a close eye on those. And of course, I will be putting the propagator lids on very soon once I've finished this video. Here's the second batch of Alicante tomatoes. We have 3 seeds that have germinated in there. Here we've got our peas looking amazing, absolutely brilliant, very happy with those. Over here we've got curly kale and ginger. Nothing happening with the ginger just yet, but the kale is thriving and looking absolutely fantastic. We'll come down here. These are cucumbers in these 6 here. I'm hoping to get a obelisk, so a tall metal structure. So once these are ready, I will transplant these into a grow bag or a 50-litre tub, insert the obelisk, and I then let those cucumbers grow up the obelisk and keep them in the greenhouse. In here and in here, we've got runner beans that the kids brought home from school. So that's exciting. We'll just whiz over here and say hello to Goose. Hello, Goose. We'll whiz back over here. Here we've got the 3 conkers that I salvaged. I think this one doesn't seem to be doing very much, so we may have lost that one. As you can see, this one has now got some extra foliage on the top, and this one is poking through as well, the foliage on the top. So 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Amir is correct. This here is my nettle fertilizer, and Amir of Amir's Allotment gave me a top tip to move it outside because it will start to get stinky. And Amir, you are right, it is starting to get stinky. So after this video, this is definitely going outside with a lid on it. Let's go outside. Nothing happening under here just yet. Although, no, I don't think so. Nothing happening under here just yet. This is the first batch of parsnips, carrots, and tender stem broccoli. And as you'll know, this second half will be for my succession planting of those same 3. We have action here with the first earlies. 1, 2, 3, 4 poking through there and 1 there. I'm sure we put 5 spuds in there, so that looks like all 5 are coming through, which is great. Nothing on these here yet. These are our main crop spuds. Whiz over here, look at this. Can't believe this radish, it's coming on wonderfully. But also, if I just lift up this mesh and poke the camera underneath, peas have come through all the way down there. Couple missing in the middle there, I don't know where they are, maybe they'll come through soon. All the way down there, so peas on the outside and peas on the inside. This was a wonderful weekend project here. Look, we've got some strawberry plants. We've got here some pineapple mint, borage, is that orange mint, I think, and more borage. We chose mint and borage because I read that it is a good companion plant for strawberries. I believe it attracts insects, bees, whatever, that help to cross-pollinate if that is what is needed. Every day I'm learning something new and I've possibly got all that completely wrong. But anyway, let's come over here. Nothing much to report here on the living step, my herb step, but still looking good and very useful for the kitchen. Spent a bit of time just tidying this up. If you remember on a previous video, my dog decided to rummage in there for his ball, so I've tidied this up. These are the lupin seeds that I harvested from last year's lupins. So we've got 3 in there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in there, and 3 in there. So hopefully we'll have a good batch from there. Over here, this is what the weekend involved. Putting up this string trellis, which is ready for the sweet peas. On this post here, this is where I'm going to put one of the runner beans, if it germinates, and on this post here is where I'm going to put the other of the runner beans, if it germinates. So this fence here should hopefully be, let me come back, an absolute wonderful wall of colour once the sweet peas have germinated, have grown to a suitable height, and I can plant them out. And one more thing before we disappear, back into the greenhouse. Apple tree has started to blossom, looking absolutely beautiful. Look at that. And over here, sadly now the blossom on this one is starting to fall, but still wonderfully in bloom. Look at that, beautiful. And this one, still no fruit yet, and we've put up a bird feeder today, so that'll be nice to watch the birds come into the garden. Let's nip back into the greenhouse. Here we go, and I will flip you around and we will sign off. Okay, so a very brief tour of the greenhouse and the garden. Very pleased with everything that we've been doing recently. Pleased with how the tomatoes have come through. Of course, the peas and the kale, I always say this, absolutely looking amazing and fantastic. Extremely happy. I am really enjoying doing the gardening. I am really enjoying doing the videoing and the editing. Although this particular video, the what do I call them, greenhouse diaries, these are raw, unedited. It's straight from the phone and straight onto YouTube. No fancy editing involved. Yeah, but I'm enjoying it all, and I hope that you are enjoying my videos also. Please leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you've been up to in your gardens and greenhouses. If you think I've done something wrong, you know, have I chosen the wrong companion plants for the strawberries perhaps? Let me know. Am I doing anything wrong in here with the spring onions and the basil? I will be covering those later on before I disappear inside. Please let me know. I am the beginner gardener. I am learning every day, and I am watching all of you guys and your channels and learning from what you are doing. Probably learning from your mistakes, possibly. So yeah, leave me a comment down below. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I look forward to speaking to you again in the next video. But for now, toodaloo.